say na ye share the way aban no ye ne nneoma regarding the Damine mine case na akwakoye say company ba ku bi akogina akokoso a ono kire say mine company ene de ono ana ne inside eka it was all in the media say EMP is leading the takeover of Damine. Am I better now? Say no. Yeah. So per law, where we quoted the relevant provisions, OSHA Regulation 258 of the LI 2176, HSA say I buy NBA tender for Damine mine. That's how we proceed. I awarded the mine. A future government is going to cancel it. So do you feel vindicated by the latest action by the minister?
Yeah, vindicated. That was because
chairman say person will can football once secretary. You need basically we are near the no starting. Out Mahama. Me patch what's a football like day.
Enra. Say about friendly match. Emma Ghana Blaster. Austria for almost 5 poly 5 and a team back. Me Blaster no ewo ho no. First of all, me we ni ha your friend say they will ni ha me krom ni no. Our lady Blaster president Keto Kweku Okreku on Mugana for.
Otherwise they
on Mugana for.
Sessing.
First of all, coach or the bray a sole source coach.
So sourcing. Now, yes, they say what they say.
Oh dear, no problem.
So sourcing.
What the sole source coach are bray? Ya can't cancel sa coach we on your papa. Ose chinchina, yeah, Ghana for na ye nim he. Now, this is a coach or qualifier for World Cup. The coach in here. Meanwhile, this same coach, even Africa Cup of Nations, want to make qualify and call. And now, we share teams now. No move for World Cup qualification now. And your teams, Papa Biao.
And your teams are more ding.
Chad, no money, Comoros, and no money. Well, of football now, come on, count. Me and no ball, I mean, who ye? Any ye, Messi Ghana ball, na a boy and rano. Many Peter na arguments are no, defer baby. I think say sad donations no more say or more the
network
or more the promote blasters or more the blasters World Cup tournament. I think say that money should be used to buy beds for our hospitals.
Oh, David.
Me na me catch you.
That money can ask me.
So Bibiana menu we are doing. It is not everything that we agree.
Stay focused.
It's not everything that we agree. The money is too much. Money no budget no more. It's too much because these people, boy, coaches in the technicals. Only say technical staff and more than 20 people.
Say be a 1-to-1 marking. One technical staff to 1 player.
22 players, not technical teams here 22. Two members are and 1-to-1 the ball near 1-to-1 technical team 1-to-1 the ball near Enra. May say we could even pass the ball for even 10 seconds. You didn't even know the structure. You name Akwawe Semenyo ball Man City or ball of a turn. Enra who Semenyo or game no more. Obobi now who
say bebe na me wono this is data and am dey hwe and am say no pa
no player
data be hwe match we dey you say be na fa bi go
player bi ani ho a onim position obo apart from where original medal 15 onya ball no kra formation unim formation bi ayebo party ball no
na
Obobi.
Oh, okay. Now the case is what maybe.
Oh, no, they ever come once and later.
Oh, okay.
Basa. Who the team will call players will be or big boy crowd, many baby or call for players in if we buy. We have very good players, local players here. Also, when him say I call World Cup, when him say a faculty player and a house of oak player, and I say the call. Only say after the tournament, me FIFA will players, scout the players, no, clubs. Who are Ghana football league no wagunu. And so you to look say good players na wo na de upa 1-1 kra no de call natives anya skaka kra. What the foreign players are involved be no more ball was Azerbaijan. ede abeka team we mu hwe ball on boy me pa de say yesi team we be support pa de a ndie yensisa coach no
akala bacho say what me ka ma video bi Sam George 44 seconds pe bacho ya bo ma me why
yensisa coach no say yensisa no de a and the ball na ekon ma obiaga na ni bi anye say ekoye bibi wo workout.
Okay Mate Peter wo bibi kan na me enti film mo
you see baby many out ni problem
that we can wasem
but baby many nya adwene ni say
ka wo wasem
ubetimi akole say bia coach no ana say technical team e dey kon e doso ntiente so ana say ubetimi akase oh e bia player bia na player we ye ni be ma beboa
or side the politics account football
please
that is in order. But you cannot say Sika ye dey come Black Star no if an koto best. I disagree because when Black Star is omuko no omuko ba, we are creating a new billionaires. Okay, has player yi se ko ba se ye call World Cup no utumi ko shine ne se be a team bi turn na ska openya no asamoja no muni ade a omuko ya tournament two tournament say ya bi omuko ya esien no mu omuko obeye billionaires. Football no e amanfo akoma e de anije eba amanfo ani de akire unim se ko ba se ye fundraising se ko top best for hospital sika ebenya ene ye ka se fundraising for Black Star say Black Star ya de na se ye piska
Peter Mrs. Canada unim se
oh I would miss
members na mo ye na would you out $60,000
oh microphone off me tell
$60,000
I would oh microphone off for money
and when them do fast na woman ye pa
Peter me tell
fast na ganye
stay focused I beg you so na already a bit
here me dey buy into mo mamen kan
intimate
me say se ko ba se ye fundraising sisi a say sari a Black Star jina now so ne say companies MS sponsor Black Stars companies e be ba on board no enye the same as say ko ye fundraising say ko to hospital base there are some businesses be omo inform ho because me imagine say omo benya baby for because business be say any for nipa dodo na niwo na nipa dodo ya omo benya returns businesses will put their money at where they know some benya benefits so baby so you be say ayesa akoto man e kro bi won ma yantini din da football nti yatini din enti football de dia say you invest in woman the papa
say any football anka kata ni woman ni nank yanti yo World Cup under 17 year
you say interpreting what I'm saying
manen kana se
na kana so mo interpreting
Peter kawase o de kawase
yanka ya politics
all right intermediate media audu onu nto ka microphone off
they cut me forever
because I off media how many say
and you know football
oh no Mr. Kakrebi say we say pass of the nation
president
some budget or mind try for Black Stars no
yes
some mind discount ma wo
yeah oh yes abai maybe do abai resist
budget no
yes
and now o ma say bi aka
of course business
it is not out of place
yes
see Ebeka say ebi akolebu ehia bet enti says kalo ye de kakra ekoto base ni bia ma wo I mean it is not out of place. You bet me just that you just can't do my more you say they for footballer we must satisfy that but ebia balance bro so ya fa dia kan so nkoma ne fa koto bet wisdom afi yantinsim awudu oba ye fast forever
anya hwe
you say man ye fast 1 year wisdom it is say yanko yanko da man minds last week he prove wa ha soon Rafik Mahama one the year PA to Ibrahim Mahama one kasa throw the pictures ni videos ba bonte say equipments every baby called da man minds I call ye adwuma and say the Ibrahim Mahama na say EMP investible question people say na what the kind of equipment machine na kogu asasem so ye adwuma afen na mba be tender eno aseche say yidi nkobo
bisa so chia ye team fo bi na me chia me two seniors are almost studio.
With the woman with that. Oh,
I am TV so they be
try to accommodate him.
What about it? Now, I'm said the mass media for about a month running now. We have been discussing it.
Yes,
and we've been leading the discussions on it. I think before last week, you're making it clear, and clear now you're making it was as a result of information that engineers and planners were putting out into the media.
Yes.
On my Japadia, whereby they had bloggers, people, even for the first time, Krampo said, company equipment cry if you port caught the minor operation site na bloggers any idea. Emma you can say he said Damai Ababe Ghana Japadia. It is only the law and I able to me I rewarded the Damai property. There was a letter that initially was thrown into the media space by engineers and planners and even government communicators, which government communicators are still talking and lying about that letter. Yes, settles our debate to say the no objection letter in line with section 52 of the Mining and Minerals Act 2006 as 703. No, it was just a formality letter. Minister for Lands a short to EMP on EMP's request says only go for a special mudin komo. By December 2024, our go for the application to renew that mining lease. The no objection letter is moot. Section 52(4) of the Act 703 in such say letter na anwonabu abujina podema EMP say money go for bit made in komo. That letter has a lifespan of 1 year. Many you can say that letter no edu 2 years. I think from that commentary, I had information they threw out. Quickly, government source said no, Ghanaians are well informed.
Yes,
and I will commend Movement TV for leading that discussion and making it clear. Quickly, your free Saturday program. We continue the agenda. So government must open a tender. If government refuse to open a tender and they proceed to give the mine to Ibrahim Mahama EMP, who is a Ghanaian, but it's not the only Ghanaian, and it's not the only Ghanaian mining support service company. A future government is going to cancel the lease.
Yes.
So in the interest of EMP and government, they should ensure that the right procedures are true. Mebaha last time, we went through regulation 258 up to 266 of the LI 2176. Sorry, I'm a Saturday, right?
Yes.
So Tuesday, and a letter the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, Honorable Emmanuel Amakufibua, 24th March 2026. That was on Tuesday. Now, no kasem bebrebeni inano meka just a third paragraph.
Yes.
Also, to ensure continuity after the lease, that is the Damai lease expires. Government has initiated measures to safeguard jobs, maintain service contracts, and reassure stakeholders. These steps form part of effort to secure a credible investor and operator through a competitive bidding process, ensuring the mine's continued contribution to national development and advancing long-term Ghanaian-centered ownership and investment. As government advances this transition, it remains committed to ensuring that the Damai mine continues to deliver lasting value for the host communities and the nation at large. For now, this paragraph the Mihias is here.
Okay.
Now just say no of objection letter now come person with the year politics. And you know, if they have succeeded on that no of objection letter, there will be no tender. Yes, that is the agenda. So like there will be no tender.
If I don't know, call TV station back. If I Kesben,
okay,
it's leading commander no Musako for by NDC for 100. So MPP the man of ye, and I'm so prove it. In the attempt to prove local for GH1 news card. No more the ban. So where is the story?
Thank you.
News card the news card is not the story. Yes. Because almost say the man me person me nyal sa letter no, and I'm reading letter of no objection. And I'm say if they are able to provide any document besides idea na even the BC
That's it.
it was more than so much indoctrinator mu say monka say before the ma
Yes. Yesterday, one of the government communicators was disgraced on one of your sister. I mean, they came with the same point. And but you see, by this minister's letter, who is now the incumbent minister for lands and natural resources, the discussion about no of objection, that discussion is over. It's in the past. But when you look at the wording of this letter, now the government have been pushed to go by tender. But also the wording of this letter, is too crafted. Say no, it must go to one person. Well, we are speaking from the point of technical point.
Okay,
let me go into this.
That even before this one, the big preceding.
Yeah.
And when Wednesday, April 23, 2025, dear no.
Thank you.
It will call 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth paragraph.
Yeah.
Signed by Felix Kwachufusu was saying, at the same time, the processing of existing stockpiles will continue under the supervision of a joint management team composed of representatives from the government of Ghana and Goldfields. The two parties will work in good faith to secure a successful transition and eventual transfer of a viable mine to Ghanaian ownership.
But you're sorry, Ghanaian.
Me a Ghanaian.
Chema want to be a Ghanaian.
Papa B.
Also a Ghanaian. Me a Ghanaian. Me Jessica. Me missing also for Sisala. We are all Ghanaians. The last time I met back, Lambusi, sorry, Lambusi. Thank you. The last time I met back studio Hano, make sure about 27 Ghanaian owned mining companies.
Yes.
Sorry, I mean Ghanaian owned mine support service providers.
Yes.
Amenu Kasi company by a friend Rabotech is working with the Guinean government mining bauxite. Called Rabotech.
Yes.
We have Rockshore International, which is owned by Woman. Menu Kasi our contract with Burkina, Mali, and having mining contracts in Ghana. So we need to also demystify the notion that just one company is only the Ghanaian company. We have a lot of Ghanaian companies on my register. If you just Google on Minerals Commission on website, you can see over 27 companies only Ghanaian owned companies that have capacity to undertake large scale mining, which are even currently even doing in the country. Kind courtesy His Excellency Nana Danquest Akufo-Addo policies of law of the Minerals and Mining Regulation 2020, LI 2431, which brought about local participation and local content in the industry. Now, you call this a letter to ensure continuity after the lease expires. Government has initiated measures to safeguard jobs, maintain service contract, and reassure stakeholders. Just that line, I want to decode that line. The government has initiated measures to safeguard jobs, to maintain service contracts, and reassure stakeholders. So you see, the mine is now being taken over from Goldfields. Yes. And I'm sure you have Elliot
letter. Yes,
yeah, the first part, the first statement. If my brother can help us read the
first statement.
Yes.
Okay. See, this note is to inform you that our application for the extension of the Dam main mining lease, which expires on 18th April 2025, has been rejected.
So the NDC government, just when they assume of this is a letter from Goldfields, not NDC headquarters or MPP's headquarters. Goldfields have indicated that the lease is
12 April 2025.
12 April 2025. Just 3 days ago, Goldfields has also issued a new statement. Yes, to indicate that they are handing over the mine to the government of Ghana. But we should understand that engineers and planners unto this decision were the mining service providers to Goldfields.
Yes.
With contract mining. So Goldfields is the leaseholder. EMP was a contractor. Now ownership is moving from Goldfields to the state. So now the state now holds the ownership. Now the government, through its Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, that now holds the diamond lease, is telling you that
they want to protect.
They have initiated measures to safeguard jobs, maintain service contracts, which EMP is one. You see the kind of politics going around this damn thing. So sometimes you read it, you think it is English. That be so
yeah in this area we are being indicated the language maybe they are there not meant to say
and you know about a patch of say
I don't know the background.
Don't go first is living.
Yeah.
Main person omo ejuma omo be ko fie.
Ejuma be say
A strategy, because even if a new holder comes, the workers are going to be employed.
And I'm also go for that kesi.
Okay, thank you. That's it, man. And the action say, I buy per se or catch and say, don't say mine not be doing sir. Now so more we know is here no. Me per se omo trust you ejuma nti omo omo di kan e work contract what than no. One for na no kan ba wa kan brofo say me per se you maintain your for the meantime. So at say EMP is currently on site, and I can assure you for a fact say they are moving drilling rigs, or moving rigs, machines near there aqua mine.
The machine be cry the social media or the big cry actually.
And your bonny or your gunny, but say on my capadia beto on my nine so. Now say I see a percent Ghana for and they take you ownership. To be fair, you have to pull out everybody. Okay? If the say tender period make take it 3 months, I buy make my catcher go for say go fools operate the mine for the next 3 months. I am undertaking my tendering process. And we are nipa obey winino. Na ye de contract na ye de.
Abeshen sir.
Abeshen sir. When abanze there be margin mines no. Wo ko. Na so wo ko no nipa na no ye contract wo da no. Me person otoaso. Under which condition?
Baba ya kasa.
Oh, me na make catch this. And you can cross check available information. Me people are omu ejuma wo ho.
Say nya luto mo the machines na.
Omo sha se kra change go force logo akwa jata.
Yes, yes.
There's a transition ongoing. Now, let's come back to the tender. Oma publishing. This is a tender document. A World Minerals Commission website, which according to the tender, no, it was opened on the 24th of March. Now, there is already a publication dated 18th of March, which was reported by even foreign media, Reuters, TLT Africa. And it is a Minerals Commission have shortlisted 3 people who have bidded for the Damine property.
Hey, sir.
So how can you shortlist some people till before the tender is open on 24?
Restricted tendering and we need them.
We are competitive.
What are competitive? The law says you need to tender. So there is already an agenda. DNA and you know that 3 people, EMP, Votex, and a company called BCM.
Okay.
And everything shows say the news say Ghanaians will fight back on this issue of say tendering. And Tianfa be found to media and say, oh, tender no crampono.
Yes.
So it's an issue which Minerals Commission must be sued to come and explain. Why would you come and tell the foreign world or say Ghana for you say what shortlisting in Crawford before the minister responsible for mines will come and publish this? And this document is published on both the Minerals Commission's website and the Ministry of Lands.
Document a cover page there.
Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. Tender notification. Okay. Tender notice for selection of strategic investor for the lease and operation of the Damine gold mine.
Dated
March 24th, 2026.
Okay. This week, yeah.
This week, I don't know what to work. And there's a means and issues are a letter we know, and I'm more release tender document. So the tender document has now been released into the system.
Yes.
Now let's go into something brief.
Okay.
We have various forms of, like the mining chain. No, you start from drilling, you blast, you load. Say even say assassin in here. I was all the machines is now drilling.
Yes.
Oh, drilling we are. You say a big chemicals, explosives, a big boom. na e be light na e blasting so drilling blasting wa blasting we no say gold e was say nya excavator obe lodi truck be fa say gold eco plant say waste eco waste dump so loading and hauling eco planter yakoyam the chemicals they go etching gold no yechim gold ni we are the waste go to tailings dam and these are all the chains of the mining activity and it is a name so manager but they say abeto ganansa na say you prepare tender documenter the tender document should give a breakdown on all this chain of mining.
Yes.
If my senior brother from Lambusi has a contract, has a license or a Ghanaian, we can invite bid for drilling.
Enquire.
Oh, okay.
So that we can get Ghanaians bidding. Blasting. You better be a Ghana for.
But before you continue, what about say? Omo the lease na a concession Emma mining company. Na wo via na WhatsApp lete
it is the next point I was coming.
Okay.
So you see, you've just asked a very intelligent question.
You
see, my main job that make an brother that I work on. Damai abeto is here. What the country should be looking for is who nipa ben the bit me operate our mind way.
Yes.
Let me tell you, that person may not even have any mining experience. I'm telling you for a fact.
Okay.
If today my father here wants to own that my mine, now will show financial capability, say I'll be able to raise $1 billion United States dollars. And we here right now.
Okay.
Because mining is money.
Yes.
Now, now we have the lease holder.
Yes.
You are the lease holder. Now lease holder no. Ape Ghana for obet my head drilling.
Yes.
Blasting. Load and haul. In fact, you've asked a very intelligent question. So there is a difference between a mining lease holder and a mining service operator.
Yes.
A mining lease holder can employ a service operator to come and do their job.
Yeah.
But me no kasi oma kanini na.
Adama baako.
Amma, you see, the discussion have been oma to media no say yen can say oh nipo were experience with mining.
Jabi.
Somebody can have an experience with mining. Now so oni sika to do the mining. So baby you do see and say one na obe to me invest this money in the mine. We can form a consortium. Chairman to me is a Ghanaian. Ibrahim Mahama is a Ghanaian. Despite is a Ghanaian. The Yenfa Ghana for best 5 pay. 5 of you raise $1 billion United States dollars. We want to operate the mine. Abani lease the more movie. Na Parliament ratify in line with the constitution and the mining actor. The lease holder now can go out to the market and say EMP. Was I mean mining mining. Twin Rock come and do the drilling for me. Master Thrower is one company into explosive from the north. Please come and do the supply of explosives for us. But according to this tender document, my publishing, there is no requirement to say a Ghanaian investor only mining experience can invest in this.
Sound.
I'm telling you.
Okay, o market ska bi say bia
maybe
Mate, it you shemai say bia na ka busa say e bia o market ska na. Nye busa say records available. Is there any Ghanaian company, mining company or that financial matter?
Something. No cry woman say. Let me just read this portion. In the tender, there's a portion of designated technical capacity. So almost as a Nipa or Babaji company, Mamin Kankakra.
Okay.
From information, there's a proof of wholly owned Ghanaian registered company with registration document indicating current directors, shareholding and beneficiaries.
Yeah, normally.
Valid tax clearance certificate, valid Senate clearance certificate, valid VAT, and valid certificate of income. Those kind of normal documentation. Now they say technical capacity. Main kind you should be a proven track record as mining operator with at least 10 years of continuous surface mining experience.
No, but they say you are talking about lease ownership. You see, lease ownership really different from
or the tender never were.
Now you say I am restricted.
What's what you say?
Remember, Peter, Yanko. See what you got?
Just a minute.
Okay.
Just no.
Okay.
They have indicated that you should good. Audited financial statement for the last 5 years.
Okay.
Evidence of access to funding in excess of $500 to $600 million for project development. And if you don't have a preconceived mind, you don't have a preconceived mind, how did you arrive at this figure? Fine, it's a genuine figure, but why do you limit it to the last 5 years? Why do you limit it to somebody who is an operator? Why don't you open it up, say any Ghanaian or any Ghanaian consortium that can raise this money? And let me be very factual with you. Engineers and planners cannot on their own, or any Ghanaian company right now cannot on their own, even if they have the money. Mining is a capital intensive project. Yes. They will not be able to raise $600 million. Never. I'm telling you for a fact.
They can't. Let's say what that's what raise $200 million also.
So
for black Nipa as well.
Nipa that is our mining company in Pono. Or Koko Bobisia, which is not bad.
Okay.
To come and do this work. So it is trying to tell you that even these financial statements are Obubisa no. Do you see how they crafted the message? Audited financial statement for the last 5 years. Evidence of access to funding, not say you own the funding.
Access to funding.
Access to funding in excess of. So they built the tender from the first point was somebody who is a mine operator. And from the airport now, but
they quite raise red flag.
Red flag.
Yeah.
So they cut into and they say, wow, our Ghana need. So $1 billion I will bet to me. I'll bet for the mine crana.
Mean to me because me miner.
Because you are not a mining operator. So it tells you me who are go for Papa na leave me there no. Or no or investor. GoForce is listed on the
stock exchange,
Johannesburg Stocks Exchange. So they raise money from the stocks and come and get the operators to operate the mine, make the money and go. And the arrangement ya hwe pa
a jacket the dey ma will be jacket the pay permanent
jacket.
Peter,
come back here.
Yeah, very interesting.
Yes.
Say no. You nyina Atia say Dama mine no or mine there.
Yes.
The toss me you know. Oh say or mine there.
18th Nyandru.
Okay. 18th. Okay, fine. And ya Atia say enya no crest da. Say NPP aban e de sa adwuma no e hye EMP nsa ana say na opeso de ma EMP enya no crest. Elliot and letters ya no aban ni nyina stated na actually now something very interesting engineer boss and I'm here say me check bibi kakra me gidi pa say asama engineer kan enya me wan say o ma start a change go face logo into jata
logo
e dia mom
o ma fa o
hwe o bosso o say date enra na say 3 days and almost say omo competitive bidding na me boa but o slip will be about Reuters story no or say Ghana weighs local bids for 1 billion revival of gold faces diamond mine. Natie very interesting almost say as a Tando, the head of Minerals Commission, this is Reuters Ghana's mining regulator told Reuters on Monday that Goldface Diamond lease, which expires April 18th, will not be renewed. And this story is 17th March. That is about a week or two before almost bad, you know. The catch in here. Mining contractors, engineers and planners, BCM International, and a consortium, Vortex Resources, have applied to own the mine. Mr. Tando said the the regulator was assessing which bidder could meet its challenges. According to him, EMP, BCM, and voters have all submitted their bids. Hey, say EMP, BCM voters confirmed their bids, but they have declined to comment further.
Date near that being
story near 17th March.
Hey, and the minister statement is that
24th March.
Wow.
And before now, issue statement say competitive bidding. Bidding then document go on website say amount for no more apply no. The head of the regulator admitted to Reuters say 3 companies a yaba. 3 no more assessing which one. In fact, who can question I'll say assess which one will be able to raise $600 to $1 billion to revive the mine.
So the question is how?
Why are they lying to Ghanaians?
No, so are they lying to Ghanaians or they are lying to the international community?
Oh, how?
Because they could say international media, Reuters near the international media.
Yes.
At the time that they told them, the process had not started. Per the letter.
Can I give a little information?
Okay.
What's the Uber company doing? BCM. A contract operator, just like EMP.
Yes.
Go for that Takwa mine. As we speak.
BCM follow.
Yes. Votex consortium. No. The head of Voters consortium was the immediate past executive vice president of Goldfield Ghana Limited.
Sir.
Think about it.
A year now.
Mototi.
Okay.
Mototi.
Like that, one here, Mondukano.
We had plenty of information.
Wow.
In fact, the quotation, no, regulator head was saying a decision is expected as soon as possible. Tando said, adding that the reviving the mine will require 600 million to 1 billion cedis.
And that's what is stated in the
tender document.
Before somebody
tender say date was so
24th date was so
okay.
Not before no almost say omanya 3 year almost assess very soon take a decision that
I say we who because now we have 3 different dates we are dealing with.
Yes.
First date no minister letter
no, which is which is
a minister letter date when on the buy
24th March. The same day now.
24th March.
Some competitive bidding no. That the same day we
okay.
And tender bidding, the so-called tender document now. So I'm for me no more.
Meanwhile,
who crowd will interest? I will scout with my result.
They want that one mining the Libya.
But you don't need to.
Boss, per requirement.
You know, let me read this. There's a point 2. I see this invitation. This invitation for tenders follows the notice which appeared in the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources and Minerals Commission's website issue number dated 24th March 2026. This item number 2 in the tender document.
It's that almost much Ghana for say official. They started this whole process on 24th. Yes. But a week before 24th,
number cards
I could think almost say 3 companies. BCM, Votex,
but only in the mom countries are AUN. You see, they follow our conversation.
Yes, it's and
I'm sure you have followed my advocacy.
On Facebook, yes,
and cool. Where I even indicated that any bank that dares to invest even a dollar in their mine without doing due diligence,
as NBC,
a future government will cancel the lease, and you are not going to be just a lender. You are an accomplice. It was around that week, no, and some communication here then, because I was personally reached out by 2 international media, which I've granted interview on. One is the African, this African report. They are in London.
Okay.
Yes. So the same time. And I'm releasing this statement.
Yes.
So when I saw this statement, I knew personally.
I fall out from all discussion.
Even if not me, it's like they are thinking that So the same time the no objection letter to was in circulation, and the government have seen the pressure.
Yes.
So they have to say something that they are in
a afterthought.
A afterthought.
Okay. Yanko.
My point is
okay.
Yes. A decision has been taken.
Yes.
But time will tell.
Okay.
We'll watch and see.
Okay, time will tell. Now, Eric Pacho, me will video be the mama make kase President Mahama on the Kufuado. President Mahama video be or kase the ne Kufuado say one no dear. One year corrupt.
Oh,
na one year corrupt because or and me no near bush for what buy no more on BVS come in fact and I was sabu mudin ubo mudo bo gabi de bo asati be die tu kelofrata ne bomti ete bi say President Mahama so na ban wo hodi ano no the team sheet wo hefa wo mo movie ade ma no e way how do I said with the information.
Say
dates here be bagi.
Say idea no contradictions now have been exposed.
Yes.
By Peter, any engineer. When him say me minor no, me name will be I don't know. Once engineer has spoken, say but me per se me this a question be. No objection letter no.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it by law say it lasts for only 1 year?
Yes.
Yes.
And you redeem waha.
Yes, that
last week
that is section 52.4. Section 52.4 of the
Mining Act.
Of the Mining Act. Obama
Can you mind section what?
Just 52.4.
Section
52.4 of Act 703. But let me just read. Let me just read just the first one so that it will make sense. The 52 states say the minister may serve in writing a no of objection letter to somebody who applies it in 2 months when the person applies for it. Then the 52.4 says that a notice served by a person under paragraph A, which is the letter, or such regulation 1, shall not have effect if the person fails to acquire the controlling interest within a period of 1 year from the date of service of the notice.
And a letter
was dated 12 March 2024.
Until by 12 March 2025,
the letter had expired.
But the fact that I say allow that my crime is twice because 25 to 1 year extension.
Lettered in you. Extension lettered in you.
The fact that my 1 year extension this year should tell you say
letter of no objection
because that officially
last year, yes,
and additional 1 year.
1 year.
Now letter no NPP letter no Abuja letter no binding na why say my implement is letter no
how the uncle
nte the woman is first of all the Dama mais ma EMP enye NPP for na the man.
No, that is established.
It is now established.
Yes.
Secondly, you know,
and I will small point.
Yes.
And at that time, no, now it was Mransu said now say the then MPP minister no when EMP requested it was by law so some granting that chance so uncle this uncle with go face for. Yes, it was by law. It's like a number of Abuja Emma or trust EAP.
It means that the minister was obligated.
Let me just read that part for you. Section 52B. The minister.
Yes.
Okay, so let me read the one. A person may not become a controller of a mining company unless A, the person has served on the minister notice in writing stating the person intends to become a controller of the mining company. So EMP wrote this letter to the Minister of Lands on the 9th of March 2024. Then the B states this: the minister has before the end of a period of 2 months beginning with the date of service of that notice notify the person in writing that there is no objection to the person becoming a controller of the mining company or that person or that period has elapsed without the minister having served on that person a written notice of objection to the person becoming a controller of the mining company.
Okay. It's also established now.
Yes.
Say minister now acted based on law. So he now be blaming he say what share that because of request and shared or based on law. So it's not established.
Yes.
Both points are established. So nobody should say the minister did it based on one personal interest.